Hello everyone, Chocolo Roberto here for another video review. This time we have Fazer's raisins and hazelnuts, chopped hazelnuts in milk chocolate. Or more precisely, milk chocolate with raisins and hazelnuts. But they are chopped hazelnuts, so you see here. Just have it in 2 languages. I think it's probably Finnish there and under here. Well, 3 languages actually, including English. Finnish there, then Estonian, and then English. I assume it's Estonian, just purely because I think on Fazer products before, I've seen in the sort of the blurb and in the address details and stuff like that, it has typically a Finnish and an Estonian address. But yes, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I'm no expert on languages. I would try and read that, but it's Rusina and Hazelpakina Mitosukta, I think. But yeah, so I do apologise, any Finnish viewers out there. Hello, by the way. Thank you for putting up with all my non-Finnish chocolate for such a long time. It's great to be back with Fazer chocolate. It has to be said. I have missed it a lot. I've pretty much done most of their flavours now, but I have got a couple of others to do, usually involving hazelnuts, to be honest with you at the moment. But yeah, but anyway, I do apologise for destroying your language by trying to to say that, but at least I gave it a go. Yeah, and it does have, I think that's the Finnish there. Yes. And then if you flip it, it's got the Estonian. Or what I assume is Estonian anyway. Could be wrong. Apologies to any Estonian viewers. But yes, I've really missed Fazer chocolate. It's such a lovely, lovely chocolate. But I think I peaked too soon. I did all their flavours a long time ago, most of them anyway. And we kind of ran out of new ones to do. But I must say, I'm not typically a hazelnut or a raisin fan. I do, I can eat them, but don't really go out my way for them. So this is why these ones have kind of been left. But Fazer chocolate's so beautiful. I'm confident that even though perhaps these are not my favourite fillings of chocolate, I still will be very much a happy man for eating these. So yeah. And you can see, yes, you can see here, basically you have the typical Fazer blue background here, which is for the milk chocolate. When you have dark chocolate, this would be like a brown or something. But here you've got the sort of, I guess what would you say, burgundy, mauve, like wine plum colour. I guess here probably presumably representing the raisins in there. But yeah, it's a nice colour, I like it. And you have different colours on this side basically for all. Well, sometimes on this side, say if it's a dark chocolate one, this won't be blue, it'll be like brown or something. But usually have like a different colour here for all the different flavours they do, or fillings or what have you. And in fact, I do have the sneak peek for a future review, but the whole hazelnut Fazer one here, that's obviously a bright yellow. Yeah, so it'd be nice to have like all these on the bookcase, wouldn't it? Where they'll be like that or something, and tons of chocolate. Maybe one day I'll have that. Maybe one day. Fingers crossed. Yeah, so there we go. Just have some English on the back. Make it say over nuts, almonds, or wheat. Just say carefully crafted with responsible cocoa. Read more at this address for bettercocoa.com. Yeah, it's a massive 200-gram bar. It doesn't really give you the nutritional stuff on the back. I think you kind of have to work it out really, and yeah, it can be a bit difficult. But well, it gives you per 100 grams. So per 100 grams, 531 calories, 32 grams of fat. 18 of which are saturates. Yes, there you go. So that's per 200. That's for half the bar. So I think roughly, I think it's an 8x4 bar. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, maybe 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 9 or 10. We'll open it and find out. I think it's probably the best way to do it. But yeah. Okay. Well, I think let's give it a go. Right. Paper's quite well. Doesn't have any blurb anymore. We sure they used to have some blurb on the inside, telling you about describing Fazer being a family business and things, but it's not here anymore. I don't know what's happened there. I did notice the overall wrapper does seem different. I don't think it used to have an English one, an English translation of the contents on the front either. And I think some of the stuff on the back's different as well. So they seem to have changed the wrappers slightly. I guess for me, obviously, it's good that there's English on there, but maybe it's a sign that they're trying to be a bit more global. But obviously, it's nice that it's still got the Finnish as the prominent language there, and they've not removed that, so felt the need to remove that. Yes, that's good. But yeah, there's no blurb on here talking about the Fazer family anymore, which they used to be, so not sure why that is. Maybe a lot of people didn't read it, I'm not sure, but it was nice to see them. But they still got the nice foil inside here, which is good. Always like that. Yeah, it's a nice foil as well. You can't really rub it though, but it does have the, you can see to sort of, it's kind of, quite tight. You can see the Fazer writing on there as well as it shines, which is nice. So it is a 4x8 bar as thought, so a quarter of it is 8 segments. So a quarter half obviously is thing. So if we half again what it gave us for here, we can do it for 8 segments, which is, I think, was probably which would be a 50 gram bar, which is roughly, I think, what you would say is a portion, a good chocolate bar size. So for a quarter of the bar, which is 8 segments, you're talking about 266 roughly calories. Let's say give or take a calorie. 16 grams of fat, 9 of which are saturates. So I think that sounds reasonable. So there we go. Okay, I won't go any lower than that. I don't think. I think a quarter of the bar is what you would normally eat. There we go. So let's give it an open. I'm sure it used to be sealed. This, I could be wrong. This was. I could open this. I'm sure it used to be sealed and you had to rip it. I'm sure that used to be the case. So anyway, here we go. So yes, smells very nice. I'll just give it a shake. So you can see, there you go, all the lovely squares there with Fazer written. I think you can kind of see inside. It doesn't say Fazer, it says Fazer. And you can see how crammed full of stuff it is there. Look at that. Yeah, definitely getting your fillings worth there. Okay, and measurement wise, I'll measure it from the bottom. Talking about 22 centimetres long, so that's not bad at all, that. And wide, it is about 9.8, just about. And height, for the sake of it, probably about a centimetre, what's that? About 1.1 centimetres, so yeah, not bad at all. Okay, let's do a bit of a break so we can see. I've broke it off a bit there, so you can see there the lovely thing. I don't think the filling extends to the top bits here, but it's definitely crammed full of stuff there, you can see. Yeah, that's got my knife somewhere, with a trusty knife, hidden away in the load of chocolate. Just cut one segment in half. So you can see it's a bit of a cheat in a way. Not uncommon with chocolate companies, but obviously because of the dent in the chocolate, there's not really much of a lip there. So really, it's not actually as tall as you'd think it was. So we said about a centimetre, 1.1. When you think about it, that bit around the edge there, it's only a slight bit that's raised. So really, the main height is just this bottom bit here. So you're not going to get any filling in the top bit because it's just a sort of hole, it's just a crater on the top. But yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I think that symbolises it there. So you can see the real height is actually this bit here. So let's have a look at how tall is that. I say it's still a 200 gram bar, but it's a bit of a cheat. So it's about 0.6 centimetres really, rather than 1.1. Yeah. Okay, I think let's give it a go. Yeah, the Fazer chocolate's fantastic. Wow. Very nice. This, yeah, very. Let's see. I have to say, yeah, I really have missed this Fazer chocolate. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's just perfect, really. It's just really it just melts in your mouth. It's just really nice. It's just the right balance of everything, I think. The sort of the creaminess, the taste, the texture. It's really nice. Yeah, and as for the actual fillings, well, quite subtle, I would say, but not in a bad way. I think in a good way, because normally raisins I'm not a massive fan of. I don't really like chewing on them. But in this one they're quite small, so you do get the taste of them, the sort of sweetness of the raisins, but you don't get the sort of over-the-top chewiness you will sometimes get of them, where they just take over. But there's still plenty of them in here, but they're just such a good size that they don't interfere at all, but they still give you the flavour. And you could probably say that with the hazelnuts as well. Again, you can see, here we go, so you can see there's a raisin there, that's the size you're pretty much getting. The hazelnuts are nice and chopped. The hazelnuts are nice and soft. Give you a slight crunch, but not overly so. Here we go again. Another one here, so you can see the sort of little bits of raisin, and the hazelnuts are about the same size actually. So you do get the sort of the little hazelnut taste and the texture, but it's not overly prominent. Again, it's quite subtle, like the raisins, and I think that's really for me that's just how I want it. Yeah, it really works very well, and you just get that subtle sweetness from the raisins and the slight crunch from the hazelnuts. Now, full disclosure here, because I'm not a massive hazelnut or raisin fan, that's why it probably suits me. If you're a big raisin and hazelnut fan, you might want them to be more substantial, and in which case this probably might disappoint you. But to be honest with you, because the Fazer chocolate is just so gorgeous, I can't describe it really. It's just so nice. It really is on another level. It's just a perfect measure, sort of balance of substance and creaminess. It's not overly creamy, but it's not. But it's got plenty of flavour, plenty of it's just the way it tastes in your mouth. It's just so gorgeous. It really is. I don't think words quite do it justice, and I've missed it so much, to be honest with you. And you can appreciate it even more now once I've come back to it. It's just a really, really, really nice chocolate. Yeah. You could probably put anything in this chocolate and it would be gorgeous, to be honest with you. So I say, if you're a hazelnut and raisin fan, I can't see why you wouldn't like this. I mean, you might think, oh well, it's not prominent enough, but there's tons of it in here. It's just packed full of it. You can see there how much is in this bar. It's just packed full of stuff. You can see there as well. So there's lots in there really. I don't see why you would think, oh, there's not enough. It's just so fine that it doesn't over it really complements the chocolate so well. You can taste the lovely chocolate, but then you get the sort of the subtlety of the hazelnuts and the raisins in there, the sweetness of the raisins and the sort of the texture of the hazelnuts. It's really beautiful. I wouldn't say this is my favourite Fazer filling either, because obviously, as I say, I'm not a massive raisin hazelnut fan. There's other ones out there which I do like a lot more, but I still really love this, and I don't dislike it in any way, shape or form. And as I say, I wouldn't normally go for raisins and hazelnuts, as I say, but I'm so confident I would like this anyway because it's a Fazer chocolate, and I've not been disappointed. It's really, really nice. As I say, for me myself, I do prefer other Fazer chocolates, definitely, but that is in no way saying that this isn't really, really nice, because it is. And I think if you're going to have hazelnuts and raisins, this is how you'd have it, in this beautiful chocolate. Really nice. I really recommend it. And as I say, because of people out there who might really like raisins and hazelnuts might want bigger pieces, bigger chunks than I'm happy with here. It's hard for me to really tell you to say whether that would be a detriment to the bar or not, based on what you like. If you want it even more so. But for me, I would say this chocolate's so gorgeous. If you don't want them in this size, you may as well just buy like a packet of raisins and a packet of hazelnuts or something and eat them without the chocolate, because I think this This is perfect with the chocolate, definitely. And like I see, actually, it does. There is evidence actually that it does. The chocolate inside does go into the top little rims here, because I can see. If you can see, sort of, there are evident bits of hazelnut in the top bit somewhere in some spaces. Perhaps here, you can see on the camera there, just that bit there. And there's some others inside the crate as well. And I can see a raisin in some places in that sort of rim as well. Can't quite see it now, but there was evidence of it there before. So, where's it gone? No, yeah, it's on this side here. In this one here, I don't know if you can quite see. Yeah, there, just in that lip, that raised rim there. So yes, so it does extend up there, so that's really good. So obviously just indented, I guess it's just pressed down a bit to put the Fazer logo in. But anyway, I digress. Gorgeous stuff, definitely recommended. I think only not a perfect 5 because I think I do prefer other Fazer chocolates and everything, but it's still really nice. I think a 4.5 out of 5 for me. Really nice, and I'm really happy to be back eating Fazer chocolate again. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that review. If you're a finished viewer, thanks for watching. Sorry again for taking so long to get back into the Fazer chocolate, but hopefully it was worth it. Well, it was for me. Hopefully it was for you as well. Okay, like my videos everyone, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, please leave a comment or two, and I'll see you next time. Thanks again guys, take care, bye.